Gabe Lemos in the studio. We're doing pretty well. Thankfully, we're here for another edition of Friday Night Lights, Friday Night Football here in the Imperial Valley. Very thankful to be here with you guys again. Ward Field, Calexico, California, a city that's very special to me as well. My grandma's here. A lot of my aunts are here, my cousins. So I grew up coming here to the city. It's a very special place. You know, I remember when this stadium had the old bleachers, but now they have state-of-the-art type of bleachers for the Imperial Valley. So it's a pretty good feeling, and now second week of IBL football. Obviously not the league yet, but regardless, Friday Night Lights is always special here in the Valley, and it's going to be the second game for both teams. Obviously, Southwest 1-0 and Calexico 0-1, so there's an opportunity for Calexico to be at 500 again, but also for Southwest to maintain the undefeated streak.
And Calexico running out on the field right now. Just got to say this, looking ready to play. Looking ready to play. We'll say that they're pumped. They got the pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
As they run out on the field.
Seems like the game presentation budget increased a little bit.
Oh yeah. It's not just the bleachers, man. We got a little sparkle.
Yeah, it's awesome to see their uniforms. You know, you see the burgundy with the white helmets, and we saw the big intro. And as we're getting ready for the national anthem here at Ward Field in Calexico, California, my man.
We're all standing for the national anthem.
All right, PA announcer just gave the instruction, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the national anthem here at Ward Field. We're getting set for the kickoff between Calexico and Southwest High School, as we can see across the other side of the field. Southwest with their white uniforms and also purple and yellow helmets, as we're seeing also in the near side. We mentioned earlier before the national anthem, Calexico with their burgundy type of uniforms, all burgundy. That's the jerseys and the pants, and the white helmets as well. So we'll see what happens with the toss-up. But Jared, as we mentioned, you know, this Calexico team lost last week, and they're looking to get their first win of the season. Southwest, they won by only one touchdown margin, so they're expecting, or they're hoping to maintain that undefeated streak. But definitely two programs have been trying to find a rhythm into victory once again. So we'll see what happens today. What do you think, Jared?
Yeah, we're really going to see how these teams are starting to shape up for the season. It's still too early to call how they're going to shape up, and this will be a good night to determine that these teams should be well matched. And I think we have a good game ahead of us.
Yeah, it should be a good game. So we're excited. I think we'll do a quick commercial break. What do you think? Yeah.
Yes, sir. We'll head into this, and then we'll be getting back to the game for the coin toss and kickoff. Just a moment.
Coolers, kids, dogs, and a tent. Summer doesn't fit into a sedan. It fits into a truck. Start your truck in summer at United Toyota Imperial with a new Tacoma for just $189 a month. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. Your truck covered for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Test drive your next Toyota, spin the wheel, and win up to a $100 gas card. United Toyota Imperial. Summer fits in a truck. Shop for your next truck online at UnitedToyotaImperial.com.
The Imperial, you want Jersey Mike's signature sub. You get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th-string quarterback, and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian. I was eating on the sideline. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian, Jersey Mike's, a sub of boat.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, your local real estate and property management experts, serving the Imperial Valley for 20 years. Wishing all the football players good luck and have fun out there. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or at their offices located 314 North 8th Street in El Centro. Their team of professionals are proud to call the Imperial Valley home and have the tools and experience to help you find your next home or sell your current home. Plus, they can assist with residential and commercial property management. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, wants to wish all the football teams good luck and a successful season.
KXO El Centro is AM 1230 KXO.
All right, we are back at Ward Field for Calexico Bulldogs taking on the Southwest Eagles here in Calexico. Tonight, our crew officiating the game: White Hat Jesse Jackson, umpire Gabriel Castro, line judge Hector Tarango, head linesman Jose Salazar, and back judge Randy Ross.
Dang, Jared, that rolls so nice off the tongue for you, my man.
I know all
You're a pro, man.
Yeah.
No, so, well, like we said earlier, we're excited for today's game. It's going to be, a matchup here in the Valley. Obviously, both of these teams, specifically Southwest, they're no longer part of the IVL or in the Montanita League. So we'll see how they go this season. It's been a couple of years since they've been here. Like we said earlier, it's a program still trying to find their competitiveness once again, the face that they have, and we'll see what happens. And right now we're seeing the coin toss, and it seems that Calexico's going to be going from left to right. They decide to defer, so they will be kicking off the ball, and Southwest will be receiving here in the first half. So Southwest will be going from right to left, and once again they have the white uniforms with the purple and gold on their helmets, and some purple and white stripes on the side of their uniforms as well. And for Calexico, burgundy jerseys and pants with white helmets. So we're going to see what happens today. And the head coach for Calexico, Mr. Solano, is going to be, trying to find his best rhythm going after losing 40-20 against Palo Verde Yellow Jackets last week in the first week of the high school football season. Southwest beating their opponent 7-0. Get some offensive going. Defense seems to look pretty good, but we'll see if their offense can get a little bit extra pump this week, Jared.
Yeah, just got to build up some steam. Yeah. And for
add
those...
some extra coal to the fire.
Yeah, exactly. All right, they're lining up for the kick. Still waiting for Southwest to get on the field to receive it. And for those you can't quite picture it, Calexico Field, where it's lined up north-south the field, and Calexico starting on the north end of the field, and Southwest at the south end. Calexico getting ready to kick off.
The thing I really enjoyed about this beautiful field is how you can see on the south side of the field the beautiful city of Mexicali.
Yeah,
I've always enjoyed that.
Especially from the press box.
Exactly.
Very nice.
You see the water tower all the way down and down the
hospital.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But it seems like we're ready to get some things going here in Ward Field, Calexico against Southwest. And I think the kickers, they're ready to get things started. I think we're waiting for one more signal. Oh, I have some little celebration, but here's the kickoff. All the way to the 25-yard line. Almost the ball, number one, and it's going to be recovered by Calexico. Oh, my God. First play, and it's going to be Calexico ball. No, for Southwest, their kick returner wasn't able to capture the ball, fumbled it down. And Calexico was able to recover it at the 25-yard line, a little bit closer, actually, at about the 32, That's where they're going to be lining up to start the game. And Calexico going to be the first drive of the game offensively.
Yeah, that kick just landed and bounced right off of him, and couldn't keep possession of it. Ended up bouncing around just a little bit, and, well, here we go.
So for Calexico, the special man under center is going to be Ivan Hurtado. He's a junior, the quarterback for the Bulldogs. Right now he's lining up with one quarterback on the back in the shotgun formation. Actually, he's going to go under the center. Got some changes at the line, but now he's in the shotgun position. Running back on his left. 2 men on the left, men in motion. Handoff to number 7 for Calexico. Rolls out, doesn't get an open space, so it's going to get tackled down behind the line, but also a flag on the play. So we'll see what the white hat of this game, Jesse Jackson, says. That was a run by Dominic Flores, senior for the Calexico Bulldogs. So if it stays as it is, it would have been a 2-yard loss. Let's see what Jesse Jackson does with this call. Looking over to his left side where Southwest is currently lined up. I think it was a holding personal foul by Calexico. Still debating, but we'll see. An exciting start for sure. So, yes, personal foul against Calexico. So it's going to be first down and a couple more yards back. So, obviously, Calexico is able to recover the ball at the kickoff, but now in the first play, have a flag against them. They're going to be very far away from the first down marker. So it's going to be first and about 20 now for the Bulldogs.
Got to be careful. They got to capitalize on that, quick turnover at the beginning, and they got to hopefully stop them going back.
So currently, Calexico is in the near sideline, now lined up at the 44-yard line of Southwest territory. Same formation, but flipped over. Now 1 man on the right. So 1 receiver on each side, tight formation. Running back on the right, shotgun. And off to the running back up the middle, gets past 1 defender, gets almost tackled down by 1, but it's going to actually be brought down by 3 defenders by Southwest. They got past the line of scrimmage, got about 2 yards on that play, so make it about 2nd and about 18 for the Calexico Bulldogs here in this fourth quarter. See, that was number 32 on the play, Jose Fernandez, with the run. 2nd and 19 is what we're seeing on the scoreboard for the Bulldogs. Game barely started here in Ward Field. The score is 0-0 with 11:15 left in the first quarter. Now there's 2 men on the right. There's going to be actually maybe a timeout or I don't know what was the situation, but apparently the ref was telling one of the players to get off the field because I think the head coach, Solano, wanted a different player on the field. So some coach and referee talk now, but it seems like everything's settled. 1 man in motion, going to his left, hand off now to the running back. Get met by a big tackle there by Southwest, number 21, for a big loss right there. So we'll see how much they lose. But it's going to be 3rd down.
That was number 5, Andre Uribe, with the carry.
So it's going to be 3rd down for Bulldogs. I believe that was tackled by Jorge Gonzalez, number 21 for Southwest. And now they're in the far hash mark, the far side of the field. So with 3rd and long, 3rd and 21. Still the first quarter. And 26 remaining in the first. Score still 0-0. First drive of the game. Wow, this the wide receiver is way outside. Man. Here comes the snap. 2 men on the right. 1 man in motion once again. Now here's a snap. There's going to be a flag once again for Calexico. Movement on the line. That's kind of crazy. The ball was lined up at the 44, and the receiver's going to get lined up at almost the 37-yard line. You're a little bit too up front, my man.
Yeah, his buddy next to him was like, "Hey, come back."
You're a little bit too far up, my man.
Got to look at the line judge. Yeah, where was he? Yeah. He's behind you.
And he was nice enough to tell him, "Hey, you're a little bit too up. You got to come back."
Yeah.
Because they would have kept it. Another penalty against Calexico. But regardless, they still have another penalty, so they can push back a couple more yards. So 3rd and 26 now for the Bulldogs.
They gotta clean this up, clean up the game, and hopefully
Well, it seemed a promising first drive for the Bulldogs. That's done a little bit ugly, knowing that they're now at the 50-yard line, where they started actually at the 29. The 34-yard line. Here's a snap. There's a pass down the middle, and it's not going to be completed. Intended for 15 for Calexico. So that is going to be fourth down for the Bulldogs. And we'll see if Southwest is able to officially catch the ball in this punt and secure a return and be on the field for the first drive offensively. We'll see what happens. But anyways, fourth down and about 26 still at the 49-yard line of Southwest territory.
It was a very clean pass, but just too many men with the coverage right there.
Definitely a popular area. Right at about the 30-yard line was that pass. But too many bodies there for making a clean catch. But now we see one of the Calexico Bulldogs talking to Jesse Jackson. Apparently the ball is not the right one.
All right.
Well, there was actually two balls on the field, so now we're set to continue our game. That was number 7, Dominic Flores. I wonder if he's a long snapper as well. We'll see. But anyway, Hunter set for long putt for him. That's the signal now. It's taking quite a while to get the snap going. And here we go now. That finally happens. The punter misjudged it. Now it gets in his hands. He punts all the way to the 24-yard line. Lets it bounce. And it's going to be picked up now at about the 4-yard line of Southwest territory. So now Southwest is finally able to come on the field offensively. After fumbling the kick return to start the game, they are finally going to be able to get some plays going on the offensive side of the ball.
I have Juan Zazueta as the kicker right there.
So for Southwest, as we mentioned, Bo Stable, native of Yuma. He lives over there in Yuma. So he makes that drive daily to be the head coach of the Southwest Eagles. He also is a strength and conditioning teacher at Southwest. So he knows what he's doing, apparently.
All right.
That's a good thing for him.
And that's always a very important part of any football program, is keeping your team well-conditioned.
So here comes the Southwest Eagles. Here's the snap with a 2-man in the backfield. Handoff to the left side. Gets a little hole. Gets past a couple of Bulldogs. It's about a good amount of 7 yards on that run to make it second and about 3 for the Southwest Eagles.
Yeah, Hargy right there, number 3.
Now we're seeing the scoreboard. 2nd and 4. 9 minutes left in the game. The first quarter, actually. First quarter. I'm already trying to see what's the end of the game. Trying to go catch that trail game, like they're starting tonight at 8 p.m.
Just starting an hour later than normal.
Yeah. I guess Felix couldn't really handle the heat down here, No. Anyway, 2nd and 4. Snap, hand off to the running back. Same play. On the left side, finds the hole. It's past the line of scrimmage is maybe at the first down marker. We'll see what the line judge says. If not, it's going to be 3rd and 1. We'll see. I think the umpires are deciding. Referees.
Once again, Adrian Hardiky with the run.
And it seems that it was a first down. So first down Southwest. It was a really close play, but I think the back judge said, you know what, we're going to have for a first down. Let's keep it going. So first down in this game belongs to Southwest. They're currently now at the 14-yard line of their own territory. 1 man under center, 2 in the backfield, a fullback and a running back. Duo receivers on the left. Got tight end on the right. Here's a snap handoff now to the right side. Finds the hole again. But 2 Bulldogs are there to bring him down. This will be 2nd down. That was number 3 for the Southwest Eagles on that play.
Again, Hardiky.
Hardiky is definitely getting some stuff done. Start this game for the Purple and Gold.
And if I'm not mistaken, he was their number 1 rusher last week, so we can expect a lot of action coming out of him tonight. Seems like he's their go-to man.
It seems like Southwest has had a type of playbook that revolves heavily on the running game. So that's what we've been seeing so far this game. So they're sticking to it. Maybe we'll see a pass here and there. So here comes the quarterback once again under center. Same formation, but now we got receivers on each side of the ball. One on the left, one on the right. Close to the near hash mark. Here's the snap. A flag is going to be thrown by the left side. And it's going to be potentially against Southwest. False start.
What type of movement it looks like? The line.
Oh, yeah, false start against Southwest. They'll bring back 5 yards. So that forward progress, unfortunately, has to come back and make it second in. Now we're going to have 9. Second and 9 for Southwest. 7:04 in the first quarter remaining. 4-0-0 between these Valley schools. Seems like we're getting reset. Okay, now all the Eagles come down to the line. Here's a snap. Looks for a pass down the field on the far side. A big pass down. And not going to be completed. It's a little bit short.
Yeah.
And there was a double team there with the pass intended to number 2 for the Southwest Eagles. That was none other than Leo Valenzuela. 2 men on him, so it was going to be a tough play to do there.
Yeah, and he would have had a jumper. It was a little short.
Yeah.
But it was a long pass, but it ended up a little short.
Yeah, he was on the far sideline, and that pass was, like we said, a little bit short, but also it was a little bit towards the middle of the field, so it'll be a tough play all around for the wide receiver of Southwest. So they're down in about 9. Being Southwest, and we're going to get a fresh set of downs. The Calexico Bulldogs trying to pump up their crowd. Pretty good attendance at Ward Field in Calexico, California, on this beautiful Friday night. Kickoff was at 7 p.m. on this 28th of August of the year 2026. Snap. Rolls Swiss right at the quarterback. He's got to play. Is he going to get past? Yes, he's going to run and take it himself. Go to the 10-yard line, but is going to get pushed out of bounds and will not get the first down. So make it 4th down for Southwest. And they'll send out the punt team to see if they make it complicated for Calexico. So the punter for the Eagles, we're seeing here is going to be number 2.
That's Leonardo Valenzuela.
So Valenzuela will
Also be kicking, it looks like. Number 2, yes, sir.
Number 2. He's also a wide receiver. So apparently has a pretty good leg to put the ball pretty far. So we're going to land up in about the 7-yard line. 6 snap. Here comes the punt. High punt. Past the 50 and then past the 40. Getting caught by the number 13 of Calexico. Rolls to his right at the near sideline. Gets past 1 defender. Gets past 2. Gets past the 45. Dukes 1, but eventually gets brought down at the 42-yard line of Calexico territory.
That was Arturo Sandoval for Calexico. Very good run.
Good job by Sandoval there, catching the ball at about 35 and returning for a good 8 yards.
Included a couple players right there, and it was a good run.
Yeah, some progress better than nothing, you know. And he was able to get something going, start from the far sideline, then to the near one, got past 2 defenders, and now Calexico is really close to Southwest territory. Going to be lined up at about the 44-yard line of their own half, and they're going to be in the near hash mark. So once again, now we're going to see the second drive for the offense of Calexico with 6:35 left in the first quarter. Score still remains 0-0. 2 men on the left side. Running back on the left. Quarterback on the shotgun. 1 man in motion now. And off to number 32 of Calexico. Up the middle. Gets a couple yards. And they get about 3 on the play. Maybe even 4. We'll see what happens on the scoreboard. It's going to be about 2nd and about 6. So,
yeah, Emiliano Silva.
Good job by Silva there.
Push.
So 2nd and 6 is what the scoreboard is saying. Currently on the 49-yard line of still their own territory. 2 receivers on the left side. Running back on the right. They're still the near sideline. Shotgun formation, the snap, handoff once again to Silva up the middle. Gets past the line of scrimmage, and then about 2 more yards of the play. Make it 3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs. We've been seeing both teams sticking to that running game, which has been working for both in a sense. Small progress, but they've been able to get something going for both sides. Still waiting for that big play from either team to get this scoreboard changing the score, hopefully. We'll see.
We'll have 5:18 left to play in the first quarter.
Same formation now in the middle hash mark of the field. 2 on the left. 1 man in motion. Hand off to the running back up the middle. Gets barely to the line of scrimmage and not going to get the first down. Oh, no, that's going to be a fake. Was it? Oh, I got fooled, ladies and gentlemen.
We all got fooled.
It's a touchdown for Calexico. Oh, my God. We got fooled. Oh, that was an amazing play.
I mean, we were all, I feel like we were watching everybody's heads on the field, and everybody on the field was fooled, and that fooled us for sure. We did not know where to look, but, man, I think it looked like they handed it off to number 33, Silva, but it turned up in the hands. Who was that?
So apparently what happened, ladies and gentlemen, there was a fake handoff to Silva that was going to the near sideline, but apparently it was a quarterback keep for the Bulldogs. So as we saw, Hurtado faked everyone, went to the far sideline, an open road and an entrance to the end zone. So
when we did notice him, he was just off all on his lonesome, just waltzing into the end zone, basically. Yeah. Nice trot.
But it seems that it's not going to be counted. The referees are huddled in the middle of the field.
Yeah, to see if it was an eligible play.
This is, after a tremendous play by Calexico, if this comes back, it's going to hurt so much for the Bulldogs. But we'll see what happens. It seemed legitimate to me. Fake handoff, and quarterback keeps the far side.
I'm not seeing any flags. So I think there was maybe someone peeling the play. No, I'm not sure.
Unless someone picked it up or already, we don't notice it.
It must have been fast. Normally they would keep it for a little bit. Yeah, we'll see. I think. There's a lot of Calexico coach in the White Hat space right now.
Yeah, it seems like Jesse Jackson and head coach Solano is definitely frustrated with the refereeing crew because it turns out it's not going to count. So it seems like, I don't know, I've been hearing here in the press box that they heard no whistle from the referees to get the play going, but you got to admit, it was a great play. So we'll see. Obviously, they can't redo it because it's going to be a different type of mentality and preparation for Southwest, but it's going to be 3rd down and 4 at the 49-yard line of Southwest territory. Definitely a good amount of unhappy fans, coaching staff and players for Calexico right now.
It's going to be a rough on Calexico. Hopefully, morale-wise, it doesn't hold them back at all. Give them a little fire, if anything, hopefully. Push through right here. That was a really great play, though.
So 4:42 left in the first quarter. Score 0-0. We thought it would be 6-0, but no. 3rd and 4. Snap handoff up the middle. Run by Levi, it seems like, and it's going to be 4th down.
Levi, yes, carry.
So, fortunately, what seemed was going to be the first score of the game turns out to be a 3-and-out for the Bulldogs. It's going to be now a punt. But based on where the ball is marked,
first down.
It's going to be 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, with it that close, especially with that last turnover of that touchdown, it'd be nice to give them kind of a little slack. It was close enough. I mean, we're talking inches right there.
But it's been a little bit inconsistent of how the referees are marking the ball. So it's been something. It's been interesting. It's been entertaining for sure. So, first of the downs for Calexico. No punt team after all. Here's a snap. Hand off to the running back. It's met at the line of scrimmage. So, 2nd and still 10 for the Bulldogs. Number 32 for Calexico.
32, Jose Fernandez.
Fernandez on the run. Maybe. I would love to see another 10th of a trick play for the Bulldogs, but we'll see. Here's 3rd and about 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter. 2 men on the right side. Typical formation for Calexico. Running back on the right side, Another man in motion. Fake handoff. Here's the quarterback, looks to his right, throws across the field, and it's going to be caught by the Bulldogs, and it's going to be first down for the Burgundy.
Leo Longino with the catch right there.
Longino secure the ball pretty well at the 35-yard line of Southwest territory. So now, in enemy territory, Southwest is going to be trying to find a way to prevent a touchdown or even a field goal from the Bulldogs. Keep this score level at 0 with 2:34 left in the first quarter. Bulldogs line up fast at the line of scrimmage. Now trips on the left side. And one running back on the left of the quarterback. Still in shotgun formation. Been like that all game. Hand off to the running back up the middle. Gets the hole. Gets a couple of yards on there and make it 5 for the gain. So second and about 5 for the Bulldogs. Lined up at the 30-yard line now.
Fernandez with the carry.
Fernandez has been pretty busy today. Him and Silva has been a good running back duo for the Bulldogs.
Number 32 and 33, Fernandez and Silva.
Back-to-back numbers, back-to-back running backs that can definitely do some damage here for the Bulldogs. So now, finally, the quarterback, I thought to be under center, but no, still in the shotgun formation. Running back behind him. One man in motion behind him. Another handoff to number 32, Hernandez, and gets a couple yards. It's 1 or 2 yards away from the first down marker. So make it third and about 1. Yes, that's what we're seeing. 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. Currently now lined up at the 26-yard line. Within field goal range if you got a good light on the special teams. 1 and 13 left in the first quarter. Still with the score 0-0.
They just pulled Fernandez out. See what they decide to do with this play.
Now we do have the quarterback under center. 2 men on the right. They're in the near hash mark. Make it fullback. Yeah, there's the handoff. Number 44 gets the hole on the right side and going to get tackled down for a first down.
That was the guy that actually just came in for Fernandez. He was fresh in the game, Alexander Sanchez.
Great job there on the run. Definitely a big body. How you like to say, Mr. Maverick? Big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy.
So, smart play here by Calexico so far in this drive.
First down.
They've had, I believe, 3 first downs in this drive alone. 1 touchdown that ended up being caught back after a great trick play. Here's a snap shotgun. Fake handoff looks to his left. The quarterback now up the middle might run it. He slips a little bit, gets up, goes to his left once again. And there's going to be actually a dead play because the quarterback actually slipped and his knee did touch the ground. So it counts as he got down.
And that was called by the back judge. He saw it from way over there. He's like, I saw that.
He saw that. So definitely
Randy Ross.
Unfortunate news there for the quarterback. He tried to roll to his left, didn't see an open man, so went up the middle and hesitated. And when he tried to get back on his feet to be able to make a play, well, he slipped. But that's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Score still 0-0 going to the second one here. Calexico and Southwest tied at 0 at Warfield. We'll come back with more high school football on KXO Radio.
Slip those chains.
KXO El Centro is AM 1230 KXO.
The CB Stop.
Cool Baker. When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get. They'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their number one priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Isle and 4th Street in El Centro.
Need cash fast? Introducing Rapid Cash from Sun Community. With Rapid Cash, you can have funds in as little as 60 seconds. No credit check. Fire up to $1,000. Pay back in as much as 12 months. Apply on our website or through online banking. Cash in minutes, anytime, anywhere. Rapid Cash. Only at Sun Community. Sun Community, shine on.
Funding time not guaranteed. Actual time may vary. First-time borrowers, returning borrowers may qualify up to $2,000. Full terms at suncommunity.com.
And we are back. KXO Radio, high school football. Calexico Ward Field. Calexico Bulldogs taking on the Southwest Eagles. Start of the second quarter.
We're here with 2nd and 10. As Mr. Jared Anchondo said, we flipped the chain. We're now going from south to north for Calexico Bulldogs. Two men on the left side. One wide receiver close to the sideline. Here is the handoff. Actually, another fake. And now number 7 gets it, finds the hole on the left side, and gets the fumble on the play. And to be picked up by Southwest.
Number 9 for Southwest jumping on that ball very quickly. Marcel Manuelos.
The play here for the Bulldogs was number 7. Dominic Flores, unfortunately, was not able to secure the ball when he was coming down after that tackle and was able to get recovered by the Southwest Eagles. And now they'll have their second drive on the opposite side of the ball. So they're going to be lining up at about the 14-yard line, their own territory. Score is still 0-0. Both teams have had trips to each other's red zone, but have failed to capitalize and make something happen. So 1st and 10 for the Southwest Eagles. We remind you that second quarter just started. White uniforms and purple and gold helmets for the Southwest. A screen pass on the left side. Finds a little bit of a hole, gets past one defender, then tackled down by 2, and barely makes it past the line of scrimmage to get a gain of about 2 yards on that play. So they get second at about 8 for the Eagles. That was Leonardo Valenzuela on the catch. Valenzuela. That was on the left side of the field. So now they're lined up to the left hash mark, the far one, far sideline. Good entrance, as we're seeing from the fan base of Southwest Eagles on this beautiful day here in Calexico, California. The city where the sun spends the summer, as they say, right?
I think that's
or is it the winter?
The winter. I think
winter, right?
That's El Centro, though.
That's El Centro. I'm used to that saying. But that has to be for the whole entire valley.
Yeah, basically.
Basically.
All right, so we had a play right here. Looks like
a short run play by Southwest. Got a couple of yards on that gain to make it third and about 3. So 3 yards away from the first down marker are the Southwest Eagles. We're in the second quarter, 10:40 left in the first half. They are now lined up in the middle of the field, the middle hash mark, with 2 men on the left, a fullback and a running back, the quarterback under center. Here's a snap, handoff to the running back, goes to the right, gets past the defender. Might get the face mask there, a holding penalty, but no flags on the field, so a great stop there by Calexico. Only 1 yard of the gain, and it's going to be 4th down for the Eagles.
Was Adrian Hautegui with the run right there. Great run.
So here comes, seems the punting comes along. See, yeah, seems like it is.
Yeah, punting team coming out. We have special teams.
As we said earlier, there were wide receiver number 2 for the Eagles is also their punter. And that is none other than Mr. Leo Valenzuela.
Leo Valenzuela. Yes.
The free safety. So we're getting ready here for the long snap to get this punt going. The punt returner lined up at about the 33-yard line of Calexico territory. One player gets into the formation late by Southwest. They're missing a protection man there at the line. Here's the sign, the snap, the punt up to the right. Not a really good punt. Doesn't even cross the 50-yard line. Still a favorable punt there for the Calexico Bulldogs.
And it goes out of bounds about the 40-yard line. The
maybe even closer than that, Jared. It might be at about the 37-yard line of Southwest territory. So great field position for the Bulldogs.
Yes.
So awaiting our first score of the game.
And a couple times they've made it close, but nobody's had that.
And even the previous drive, they were close to making an attempt at the end zone, but there was a fumble on the play that was recovered by Southwest. Let's see if Calexico was able to avoid at this time and get some points on the board. The same formation. We got 2 men on the right, running back on the left side now, the quarterback for Calexico. One tight end. Most likely going to be in motion. No, it's going to be actually a wide receiver. Fake handoff, looks to his right, and the pass going to be really short on the ground. Intended for Calexico's number 1, Longino. So second and still 10 for the Calexico Bulldogs.
Yeah, that pass is at his feet.
Quarterback there for the Bulldogs.
Hurtado.
Need a little bit more juice on that throw. Hurtado had an open man, but if it was caught regardless, he would get tackled down immediately. So it would have been a forward progress no matter what. So second and 10 for Calexico. We're the second quarter, 9 minutes left in the first half. Score still 0-0. Same formation now on the left side. 2 wide receivers. Tight end, most likely going to be in motion as usual. Here's a snap. Blitz coming in, but hand off to the left side. It gets up the middle by Silva. Gets past 3 defenders and gets the first down all with 20-yard line and passed a little bit more. So great run there by number 32 for...
No, it was actually Hernandez.
Hernandez. Thank you, Mr. Jared, on for the correction. So, first down, Bulldogs.
Silva's partner. Yeah, 32-33. You got Jose Fernandez, number 32, with a great run right there.
Silva Fernandez. A duel to be definitely on the lookout this season for the Bulldogs. Is there any...
In the backbone of the running game, definitely, and they haven't let up. It's been a great run, definitely, for Silva and Fernandez.
There was a flag on the play, so unfortunately that play is going to come back for the Bulldogs. After a great run by their running back, they get canceled again. So second down.
It was a holding.
The miscommunication currently by the referees. The white hat for today's match, as we know, is Jesse Jackson, a legend of the umpiring crew here in the Imperial Valley. One of the most reliable and trustworthy referees in high school football here in the Desert Southwest.
Yes, sir. I think there's a little bit of everything. There's basketball, the baseball, softball, all the fun stuff.
But I did hear some bad reports, some bad scouting reports on one named John. That's what I do know.
Hey, no. That's my cousin. Anyhow, he's great. He's great.
I'm kidding. This season. Take a joke. Come on, Maverick.
Come on.
So it seems like everything's sorted out now. Or the referee's still talking to head coach Solano on the near sideline. Score still 0-0. Even Jesse Jackson is now on the southwest sideline discussing what had happened.
Looks like they're trying to line up the ball on the chain.
So they're going to respot the ball to where it's supposed to be in the second and should be 9 yards. They're lined up at about the 39-yard line of Southwest territory, but seems like there's still some complications between the referees of where the ball should be spotted. See Calexico even getting a little bit frustrated because they want to get some rhythm going for the offense, and any type of positive like this, if it makes them cold, they don't get that rhythm going in their favor.
Yeah, here we go. We get that ball spotted. But he wanted to walk it out from the proper spot, making sure he was on the right hash mark before they walked out the penalty.
Okay, so
there's
now
proper procedure for the referees. That's all. They're just trying to do it by the book.
So now, with that penalty, Calexico is going to be lined up at the 48-yard line of Southwest territory. So second and very long for the Bulldogs. And about 20 yards on this play, second and 20. Score still level at 0 for both sides. Trios on the right now for Calexico. They're going to be attempting a big play here on the passing game. We'll see. Running back on the right side of the quarterback for Calexico. They're in the near hash mark. To the snap. Low snap. The roll to his right. Looks for a receiver. Big pass on the far sideline to get picked off by Southwest. And then here comes the return. Gets to the 30-yard line. A little bit more back. Then finally tackled down by Calexico.
Leonardo Valenzuela for Southwest with the pickoff right there.
That was Valenzuela with the pickoff, and now we are seeing some laundry on the field, some flags on the play. Let's see if it's against Southwest or Calexico, but regardless, the ball will be in Southwest's hands because those flags came in after the play was over. So 8:04 left in the first half, and it's going to be, based on what I'm seeing from Jesse Jackson, a flag against Southwest High School.
That'll be enforced after the play, so they'll be walking it back.
So from the 29-yard line, they're going to be now lined up at the 19-yard line, so a 10-yard penalty against Southwest. But regardless, the turnover was awarded to Southwest, and now they're going to be seeing if they could get up the field to open up the scoring for this game.
Oh, that's just rough on Calexico, man. Can't catch a break tonight.
That's what we're talking about, Jared. Before this whole commotion of where the ball was spotted, Calexico was getting some rhythm going in their running game. But like we said, a little bit of these pauses affect the rhythm of the team.
Yeah, ices them up a little bit, and hard to get the momentum coming back. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Now Southwest with ball in the huddle.
Quarterback for the Eagles. For 12, Faki. Say his name. But I heard.
Ryan Faki? Yes, I believe.
Here we go. So here comes Faki on the center with 2 men in the backfield. 2 on the left side of the receivers. Look to his left, actually. Faki with a big play, but a little bit short, and going to be picked off by a coach. No, actually caught by Valenzuela. First down for the Eagles.
High lobbing pass, and it ended up in the hands of number 2, Valenzuela, and he caught that with some coverage on him. Was able to get the higher jump on it and made the catch.
So Faki didn't have the proper strength to get it down the field, let's say a 20-yard pass, but enough distance for Valenzuela to make a run and get a high grab in the air because that pass was lobbed, and actually, good thing it was secured by Valenzuela to make the first down.
Looks like a game of 3 flags up. Just go for it.
So here we go. Same formation, but now 1 receiver on each side. Here's the snap. Faki is now going to be met by 2 Calexico Bulldogs, and it's going to be coming down for a sack.
23 and 24 for Calexico with the sack right there. Hansel Torres and Hector Flores Lorea.
Torres and Lorea with the pressure there against Faki. So that big play, unfortunately, goes back for the Eagles. So second about 17 for Southwest. With 6:54 left in the first half. Score still tied at 0. The ball is currently lined up at the 30-yard line of Southwest's own territory. Finally, we're seeing some night sky here in Ward Field after some beautiful sunsets. You can't beat the sunset here in the Imperial Valley. So duels on both sides of the field. 1 running back on the left side of the quarterback, Faki. Here comes the snap. Faki looks to his right, rolls to his right, goes to the sideline, almost picked off, but hits the ground. Therefore, Calexico was number 15, ready to make a play. So that was number 15 for Diego Ruiz, ready for a catch, but it was a little bit higher, a little bit more power. So the turnover would have been present for this game. So 3rd and 17 for the Eagles. Lined up at the 30-yard line once again.
Right on the 30.
Hold on, defense! The crowd to get going after this.
They need
attempt for a 3rd down.
17 yards to get that first down. See if they can make anything out of this.
They're in the far hash mark. Faki has same thing, duels on both sides. Running back on the right, shotgun formation. Here's a snap, high snap. It's in his hands. Baki is a little lob, little pick on their type of throw.
Yeah, it's kind of flick. It was a little flick through down the middle, it seemed like, into the hands of number 3, Haragi.
Yeah, Haragi was able to receive that little flick of a throw by Baki. And made it to the original line of scrimmage. So 4th and 10 for the Eagles. And here will come another punt by number 2, Valenzuela, for the purple and gold. Punt is going to be coming from about the 25-yard line. If he steps in, it might be close to the 27-yard line. Let's see what happens here. Here comes the snap. Here it is. And the punt is going to be a line. It's going to be tipped. Blocked a little bit by the Bulldogs. Going to stay in Southwest territory. So great job there by the Bulldogs. And it's going to have some good field position there to begin this drive.
Yeah, great special teams play for the Bulldogs. Great hit and being able to get around it. The Southwest Eagles making their way up the field.
We have some games tonight across Imperial Valley. As we know, Central last week they lost big time against La Costa Canyon at Cal Jones Field, but they're currently in Palm Desert visiting some better weather, maybe? What would you say?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It might actually, with the way the weather we've seen in the valley today, it's kind of spotty. Yeah. So who knows what they're getting out there. But, I've got to say, I've just seen the moon rising over the eastern horizon. Beautiful red moon tonight. I believe there was a lunar eclipse the other night. Pretty cool.
No wonder it's feeling funny. First down for Calexico. The snap, here it comes. It's handoff number 32 for Calexico. Gets past the line of scrimmage. Gets about 3 yards on that game to make it second and about 7, maybe even 2nd and 6. Hernandez once again. Other games across Imperial Valley. Hopefield is hosting St. Paul and Xavier. Calapat is currently at Valhalla High School.
Valhalla,
there you go. Thanks, sir.
Yeah, the Vikings.
Whether it's at Shadow Hills. Imperial hosting Helix in their home opener. Imperial, definitely a team that has some high hopes for this season. That game is broadcasted with none other than Carol Buckley and
Mickey Dale. Yeah, interesting.
I don't know. Tonight. I think the office is too good to get Mickey Dale and John Dripple out of retirement. I think so. Right?
Yeah, they just couldn't help it.
That's the Carol Buckley magic, I'll tell you that.
He knows how to get you back.
2nd and 6. Here comes the snap for Calexico. And off to the running back, up the middle, get some good protection. And it's going to get a first down.
First down run, first down carry for number 32, Jose Fernandez.
Got some good amount of teammates making some space for him to get that first down and get even closer to the goal line. Reminder, we're in the first half. The clock keeps running. 4:13 left in the first half. Fresh set of downs for Calexico. Game still tied at 0. Southwest Eagles against the Calexico Bulldogs here at Ward Field in the beautiful city of Calexico, California, with a beautiful red moon on the east side of the field. See how it goes now with the first down. Line up currently at about the 33 or 32-yard line. Same formation, but now receivers on both sides, only one. So a tight line for the Bulldogs to get some protection.
And a flag comes from the back judge in the backfield.
Might be counting a little bit 2 extra men on the field. We'll see. But actually offside. Seems like that was a call.
Delay of game,
actually.
Delay of game.
It's always been curious to me how high school players are able to know when the clock is coming to a close with 0. Pretty sure the referee says it, but I'm just used to seeing college games and NFL games with the 0 on the side. Or
they have that big clock right there.
So I can't even imagine how the high school players process that or handle that, So anyway, 1st and 15 after that delay of game. The clock that now runs again by the instruction of the white hat, Jesse Jackson. 3:30 left in the first half. Game still 0-0. They're currently on the far side of the field, the Calexico Bulldogs, using today their burgundy uniforms, jersey and pants with a white helmet. And for Southwest, as we said earlier, white uniforms, both jersey and pants, and the purple and gold helmet. Here comes the snap. One man in motion for the right, not going to the left. Hand off to number 44. Actually, a fake. Keeps to the quarterback, and it's getting met by one. The Southwest defender picks him up and puts him in the floor for a big-time quarterback sack to make it second down and very long for the Calexico Bulldogs.
Adrian Haragi with the sack right there. Big sack.
We're seeing now Gustavo was rolling to his left, but Haragi immediately met him where he was at, picked him up, put him in the ground for a big-time sack. So 2nd and 23 currently for the Bulldogs. The clock keeps running at 2:35 now. So we've been seeing some interesting play, but no scoring so far in this matchup between Calexico and Southwest.
So, this is a heated matchup right here, I'll tell you what.
Well, you combine the heat of the actual weather and this game.
We're cooking.
We're cooking. All right, here's the snap for Calexico. Gustavo flicks over to one of his players, and it's going to be actually caught by number 44, his fullback, and now gets
nice short pass
to the original line of scrimmage.
Short pass to 44.
That was Mr. Sanchez on the catch. So here's now Jesse Jackson.
There was, after the play, there was looks like something when the quarterback was down. Looks like he might have got hit a little late. That's what I was seeing. But we're gonna see what they Wyatt had talking to the Calexico coach.
All right,
trying to see what they want.
And the quarterback Gustavo.
You tell their quarterback though right away. He was like, "What's going on? What's going on here?" So let's see.
Head coach Solano.
It might have been the Calexico. I believe Calexico quarterback. He might have when he got hit after that at the end of that play. He might have. It looks like he might have struck another player.
Good event. Yeah, Solano is talking to his quarterback. I didn't see if he was actually ejected, but definitely on the sideline. Fortunate play there for Calexico. So unsportsmanlike conduct there by Gustavo. And even Jesse Jackson had it saying that it was a slap against one of the Southwest Eagles.
Yeah, let's see what they decide to call. Seeing a lot of, hands trying them to show the Calexico coach exactly what happened. And it looks like, they look at the Calexico QB is sidelined now. So
seems like he did get ejected because he's taking off his jersey. Yeah, he's taking off his pad. So Gustavo might be out of this game.
Sportsmanlike.
Yep, he's taking off his pad, so he will be out of the game for the Bulldogs.
So to paint the picture, it was they're going for the sack, and he had just got the pass off, a short pass off number 44, and there was 2 men on him. And as they were tackling him, looked like it got a little bit of a tussle between them. And as he was going down, he slapped the helmet, the head of of a Southwest player, as he was being double teamed. And you can't be doing that so egregiously.
So currently, we're seeing that the ball is placed at the 40-yard line of Calexico territory. And the first down is at the 23-yard line of Southwest territory. So, definitely a long way, 37 yards.
Wow.
A long way for the first down. So, it's currently second down for the Bulldogs. Once again, Gustavo was on the bench now. Ejected from the game, most likely. We didn't see the sign, but based on his actions, he's not going to be playing this game anymore, but we'll see. So 1:56 left in the first half. Game still tied at 0 between Southwest and Calexico. So breeze coming in through the window. Got some nice winds going on. So the new quarterback for Calexico will be none other than number 7, which is Dominic Flores. There's still some discussion on the line between the referees. seems like we're ready to play some football. So, unfortunate conduct there by Hurtado. Game goes on.
Yeah, I mean, it really was unfortunate. It was something that, in the heat of the moment, he might not have really meant it, but he can't be doing that.
The adrenaline kicks in, and sometimes we do things we're not supposed to be doing. So that's part of the game.
Yeah. Hopefully he learns from it and comes back.
So 2nd and 37 for the Bulldogs. Lined up at the 40-yard line of their own territory. First down at the 23-yard line of Southwest. Here's the handoff to the right side by number 32. He gets it. And at the 50-yard line, he is met. So, good 10 yards in that run, maybe a little bit more.
Good run, and even when they tried to stop him, he plowed through the guy and got an extra yard up on him. So, good run for Fernandez.
So Calexico. It was a 10-yard run. So, 3rd and 17. A timeout on the field.
With a minute and a half to play in the first half. So, got a minute and a half for this second quarter. We'll be back.
This is Tyler Gentry, Athletic Director at Southwood High School. Football season is here, and we're ready to fill our stands with Eagle pride. Friday nights are about more than football. They're about building connections, creating memories, and celebrating what makes our school community special. When we show up for our team, our classmates, and our school, we create a culture where everyone belongs. Let's bring the energy, show great sportsmanship, make positive choices, and stay committed in the classroom and beyond. Join us every Friday night. Be loud, be proud, be part of the Eagle family. Go Eagles.
Dr. Azinge, Family Medicine, here for you at 1503 North Imperial Avenue, Suite 105 in El Centro. You'll find distinctive, compassionate care for the family. 12 years in us, Dr. Azinge Family Medicine provides one stop for the whole family. Senior care, women's health care, pap smears, hormonal replacement therapy, Suboxone treatment, wound care, and more. We take most insurance. Call to make an appointment. 760-693-5372. Dr. Azinge Family Medicine, personal, compassionate care for the whole family. 1503 North Imperial Avenue, Suite 105 in El Centro. Dr. Azinge Family Medicine. The UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
KXO El Centro is AM 1230 KXO.
And we're back at Ward Field. But the Bulldogs, Southwest Eagles, minute and a half to play in the second quarter.
3rd and 27, so long way for Calexico. Both teams are lined up. The referees are still talking to the coaches on the Southwest side. As we mentioned, 1:30 left in the first half. Score is still tied at 0. Here at Anchondo with Mr. Marco Peralta on the call here. Here comes to receive on the left side, the snap shotgun formation. And out to the running back on the left side. Gets past the 50 at the 45, and it's brought down by a good tackle by Valenzuela. So it's not going to be fourth down at about 22 for the Bulldogs.
Jose Fernandez with the carry.
And Southwest going to be using their next available timeout, knowing that there's 1:17 left in the first half. If they get a punt here, they want to get some plays going to potentially go into the halftime with some scores. So currently, with a quick break, score is 0-0 between Southwest and Calexico with 1:17 left in the first half. You're on KXO Radio. We'll be right back.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party. With party platters, choose from meat, cheese, vegetables, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeese Mart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the way goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
We're back. Currently, fourth down for Calexico. They decided to keep the ball and try to play here. Hand off to the running back, and this is get past the line of scrimmage. They were almost 10 yards of that play, but not enough for the first down. So turnover on down. That will put Southwest at about the 32-yard line of their own territory. So Southwest will come on to the field with the ball with 1:10 left in the first half.
I gotta say, good runs though, back to back by Jose Fernandez to try and at least salvage what they could right there, all the way into fourth down. Really trying to do whatever he can to push that ball back with the series of unfortunate events going against Calexico.
We're going to see if Pocky is able to get some good passes downfield to put the Southwest Eagles within scoring range, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown attempt. We'll see. So Pocky is giving some instructions to his wide receivers.
1 minute, 10 seconds left to play in the half.
So trio on the left side, one man on the right, running back on the left side of Pocky. So here comes the snap. Pocky looks to his left. It's still screenplay. Caught by the wide receiver. Gets past the line. That was number 34 of the Southwest Eagles.
Ryan Hautegui. Adrian Hautegui, sorry.
Hautegui is able to make a couple yards in that game.
And they're quick to set up right here.
55 seconds left in the first half. Tight formation. And here comes Southwest.
Just play a little quick. Oh, and we have a timeout.
There's a timeout now by the Eagles. They will take a quick timeout.
Their last timeout right there, I believe, for the Eagles.
Currently 46 seconds left in the first half. Score tied at 0. We'll be back here on KXO Radio.
El Sarape Restaurant in Imperial is the best of the best, serving 100% authentic Mexican cuisine, and now serving Bria. Choose from dinner plate specials, quesadilla with Bria, Bria tacos, and queso Bria. El Sarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas. And don't forget El Sarape serving margaritas. El Sarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial, or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays, too.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetables, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeese Mart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Southwest Security has been protecting property.
There it is. Sorry, Southwest. Sorry, Southwest Security. We'll catch that one on the next break. We are back.
Second and 8 for the Eagles.
46 seconds left to play in the second half. In the first half.
Here's the snap. High snap. Big pass there by Foxy. And it's going to be picked off. Calexico, but seems to be
there was a flag
there by the Bulldogs. We'll see what the back judge says. I am guessing that it's going to be some pass interference.
Yeah, Marco Lopez with the catch, but I believe there was some, pass interference.
So automatic first down for the Southwest Eagles. Seems like it's going to be the decision. Yes or no? Yes.
There we go, moving it up.
It might be all the way at the, I think, 40-yard line should be. Actually, no, it would be at the 50.
All right, we're starting right at the 50.
So 40 seconds left in the first half. Southwest trying to get into field goal range at least.
First down right at the 50.
First and 10, 50-yard line for Southwest.
40 seconds left to play.
3 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Current lineup is on the left hash mark. Here's a snap. Foxy looks to his left, and now a big pass down the field, but almost overthrown. And actually, Valenzuela had his fingertips on the ball, but was not able to catch and secure it in his hand.
Maduro Sandoval with the blocking him right there. And a great guard on that.
So 2nd and 10 currently for the Eagles now. Clock is currently at 35 seconds left in the first half. Both teams still looking for the first score of the game. Far sideline is where we're seeing the ball in the left hash mark. He's a great team of supporters for both sides. ASB and also cheerleaders present for both teams. So 2nd and 10. Here's a snap. Baki looks to his left, gets some pressure. There's a fumble on the play. It's going to be picked up. Let's see if it's by Calexico Southwest. Let's see who comes up with it. Jesse Jackson's going to say it's Calexico ball. Let's go ball.
This game is full of twists and turns. Surprises at every corner. Bucky trying to run around the back right there, and just his ball slipped out of his hand.
What seems to be a pass play. Baki saw the pressure immediately and rolled to his right, and some Bulldogs were able to strip the ball out of his hands and recovered by Calexico, and now they're currently lined up at the 44-yard line of Southwest territory. So now the rules have switched. Calexico to try to get into field goal range at least to enter the halftime show with some points on their favor.
27 seconds left to play in the half.
So here we go.
Does.
3 receivers, 2 on the left, 1 on the right, 1 tight end. Here is the handoff.
Nope, fake.
Quarterback keep on the right side, gets all the way to the sideline, and that's
runs to the sideline, runs out of bounds.
Stop the clock.
Cross play.
18 seconds left in the first half.
18 seconds.
They're going to be a little bit about the 34-yard line is where they're lined up. We're actually 35, so 2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs. So great field position for them.
Smart play right there. All around. Everybody knew what to do.
So here they go once again. As Espino Salo is not in this game because of a flag against them. Here's a snap. Handoff. Not shooting the fake.
And he whips it out.
Right. Number 5 is go all the way to the sideline out of bounds to make it another play positive for Calexico and stop the clock with a flag on the play.
Quarterback Keith, and as he ran out, he flicked it when he was under pressure, flicked it out to his man on the right side and on the outside, and I got touched down a little bit after, but there was a flag on the play.
Yeah, it seemed like Flores was going to do the same play, but as soon as he saw Southwest defense coming into him hot, he flicked it to the running back, and he considered the play, got the first down.
Good to have that option.
Out of bounds.
Good to have that option and able to kill the clock, and that's what's important right now when you're trying to get as close to as you can to get be able to get a field goal before the half.
And it seems that it was a flag in favor of Calexico. So 13 seconds left in the first half. We'll see if they got enough time for 2 more plays. We'll see here. Calexico.
Make sure they can kill the clock somehow right here.
So 1st and 10 from the 30. Here's 1 man in motion. Hand off to the running back. Goes off to the left side. Hernandez is going to be tackled down. And it's going to be met at the original line of scrimmage.
And now we have a timeout.
Timeout going to be called with 2 seconds left on the clock. Game still at 0. Quick break here on KXO Radio.
Need cash fast? Introducing Rapid Cash from Sun Community. With Rapid Cash, you can have funds in as little as 60 seconds. No credit check. Wire up to $1,000. Pay back in as much as 12 months. Apply on our website or through online banking. Cash in minutes, anytime, anywhere. Rapid Cash. Only at Sun Community. Sun Community, shine on.
Sunday time not guaranteed. Actual time may vary. First-time borrowers, returning borrowers may qualify up to $2,000. Full terms at suncommunity.com.
Coolers, kids, dogs, and a tent? Summer doesn't fit into a sedan. It fits into a truck. Start your truck in summer at United Toyota Imperial with a new Tacoma for just $189 a month. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. Your truck covered for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Test drive your next Toyota, spin the wheel, and win up to a $100 gas card. United Toyota Imperial. Summer fits in a truck. Shop for your next truck online at UnitedToyotaImperial.com.
KXO El Centro is AM 1230 KXO.
So we're back here at Ward Field with 2 seconds left in the first half. Calexico will not be kicking the ball. They're going to be trying one play to get into the end zone. We'll see what happens here with Flores, currently in the quarterback position. Two wide receivers. One tight end is going to be in motion, most likely. Yes, fake handoff. Now it gets to number 23. That's the end of the clock, and it's going to be a big play to the 10, to the 5. So big play there by Calexico, and they did not get past the pylon, and this game will be tied at 0 to enter the halftime show here at Ward Field, here in Anchondo.
Ancho Torres with a great carry. He had us all down to the last second right there. We thought he might make that touchdown. They brought him down just 4 yards shy of that touchdown. Great try by Calexico right there. I mean, that had us on the edge of our seats, man. That was woo.
So halftime here at Ward Field with the score at 0-0. Take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with more high school football here on KXO Radio.
You want Jersey Mike's signature stuff? You get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th-string quarterback, and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian. I was eating on the sideline. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian. Jersey Mike's. A sub above.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, your local real estate and property management experts, serving the Imperial Valley for 20 years. Wishing all the football players good luck and have fun out there. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or at their offices located 314 North 8th Street in El Centro. Their team of professionals are proud to call the Imperial Valley home and have the tools and experience to help you find your next home or sell your current home. Plus, they can assist with residential and commercial property management. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, wants to wish all the football teams good luck and a successful season.
El Sarape Restaurant in Imperial is the best of the best, serving 100% authentic Mexican cuisine, and now serving Bria. Choose from dinner plate specials, quesadilla with Bria, Bria tacos, and quesadilla. El Sarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas. And don't forget El Sarape serving margaritas. El Sarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial, or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays, too.
This is Gabriel Morton, Athletic Director at Central Union High School. The football season is here, and Spartan Pride is ready to shine. Our games are more than a competition. They're a place where students, families, and our community come together to celebrate, connect, and belong. Whether you're on the field, in the stands, or cheering from home, every person plays a part in creating a positive school culture. Let's show up, support each other, demonstrate great sportsmanship, and stay engaged, both on game day and in the classroom. Bring your Spartan spirit on every Friday night. Go Spartans!
The Imperial Tiger Football Association was started years ago to help the football team with needed equipment and sending players to special training. Their fundraising efforts are huge, not only for the football program, but to support other programs and sporting activities in Imperial School District. Looking to volunteer? You can call Gabby Odeteen, Club President, 760-960-1741. 760-960-1741. Go Tigers.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or see the office for your next party. With party platters, choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeese Mart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Dr. Azinge, Family Medicine, here for you at 1503 North Imperial Avenue, Suite 105 in El Centro. You'll find distinctive, compassionate care for the family, 12 years and up. Dr. Azinge, Family Medicine provides one stop for the whole family. Senior care, women's health care, pap smears, hormonal replacement therapy, suboxone treatment, wound care, and more. We take most insurance. Call to make an appointment. 760-693-5372. Dr. Azinge, Family Medicine, personal, compassionate care for the whole family. 1503 North Imperial Avenue, Suite 105 in El Centro. Dr. Azinge, Family Medicine.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their number one priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Pyle and 4th Street in El Centro.
KXO El Centro is AM 1230 KXO.
KXO Radio at Ward Field, home of the Bulldogs. Calexico Bulldogs taking on the Southwest Eagles. Beautiful night at halftime right now, and it has been a good game, I will say. Back-to-back trading blows, we'll say, for the Southwest Eagles and the Calexico Bulldogs. Neither team has scored yet, but they have been, just fencing, it seems like, in the middle of the field, going back and forth. We have several fumbles, and for both teams that have caused turnovers. Also a couple rough plays for Calexico in terms of, the calls that they got on them. But, I mean, what can you do? You gotta play clean ball, and sometimes the calls don't go in your favor. Calexico even had a play where a trick play, and ran for a touchdown, and they had to turn that back, and then later on, the quarterback got unsportsmanlike and was ejected from the game. So just a rough night for Calexico with procedural issues. Hopefully they can clean that up and play a better second half, and hopefully Southwest can have a good response to that. Southwest themselves have been playing just as good of a game. Great carries for both teams in terms of rushing. Both teams have had a great rushing team, with their running game. Just some of these passing has just not hit right. A couple, like I said, interceptions for both sides and fumbles that just have not been good for them. Not been able to capitalize on either side's mistakes, and that's something you got to work with. So hopefully we'll see a better game in the second half, where a little less procedural issues and everything, some clearer ball. And like we said, tough on Calexico without their starting quarterback. He had a unfortunate, unsportsmanlike conduct, and he was. We'll explain it here really quick. He was covered by two men, and in the process of going down, he ended up. It looked like he slapped one of them across the face a little bit, and that was caught by the white hat. He said, "No, can't be doing none of that. When you're going down." And just a little heated matchup. I think it was getting a little hot for him, and he just can't be doing that though. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, he comes back next game. Hopefully, I don't know how long he'll be suspended for or anything after that, how that works, but we'll see. We still have 4 minutes left at halftime, and we'll be back. It's Jared Anchondo and Marco Peralta. We have Gabe Lemos in the studio. It's KXO Radio at Ward Field, home of the Calexico Bulldogs, taking on the Southwest Eagles. The score is 0-0. We'll be back.
KXO El Centro is AM 1230 KXO.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Pull up to the UPS store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And the way goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get. They'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
Southwest Security has been protecting property 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their number one priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Pyle and 4th Street in El Centro.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party. With party platters, choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platters. And don't forget McNeese Mart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Dr. Azigne, Family Medicine, here for you at 1503 North Imperial Avenue, Suite 105 in El Centro. You'll find distinctive, compassionate care for the family. 12 years and up. Dr. Azigne, Family Medicine provides one stop for the whole family. Senior care, women's health care, pap smears, hormonal replacement therapy, Suboxone treatment, wound care, and more. We take most insurance. Call to make an appointment. 760-693-5372. Dr. Azigne, Family Medicine, personal, compassionate care for the whole family. 1503 North Imperial Avenue, Suite 105 in El Centro. Dr. Azigne, Family Medicine. KXO Radio, high school football, back at Calexico Ward Field. Bulldogs, Calexico Bulldogs, taking on the Southwest Eagles. Score still 0-0 at the half. Jared Anchondo and Marco Peralta in the booth. We got some score updates from around the IVL League. Looks like it's still 0-0 Central Palm Desert. 0-0 here at Southwest Calexico. And 7-0 Helix over Imperial. Shadow Hill still 0-0. And Brawley, Rancho Bernardo over Brawley 14-0 in the second quarter. Holtville over St. Paul 32-18. Canyon Hills and Minton Memorial, it's still 0-0. And Calipatria over Foothills Christian 25-14. That's what's going on around the Imperial Valley League.
Well, Jared, we're getting set for the start of the second half of play here at Ward Field. As we mentioned, coming back from break. Currently, the score is tied at 0 for both teams with, a lot of opportunities to score some points for both sides, but hasn't gone on each other's way the way they wanted to. But it's part of the game. Make some plays, and don't work out. You just make the difference to make sure you get across the goal line to get some points on the board. If not, get it through the uprights, through field goals, or even a safety. You just never know how you can win a football game in today's day and age. But we'll see. Yeah. Southwest is going to be going to be kicking off the ball to start the second half. Remember, when the game started, Southwest was receiving, but the kick returner fumbled the ball, bobbled it, and Calexico was there to recover it.
Yes.
So now Calexico, with the ball's going to be in their hands if they're able to catch it and they come down with it securely to start the second half.
And as we pointed out earlier, the Calexico starting quarterback is out for sportsmanlike, and looks like we'll have to see how they can make up for that difference. You know, we have seen a lot of strong running game out of 32 and 33 for Calexico. Jose Fernandez, 32, and 33, Emiliano Silva. Both of them have had a great running game for Calexico that has put them ahead in terms of rushing yards. But we will see what they can do without their starting quarterback and how they're going to be able to, you know, make these plays work. Hopefully they can make some adjustments. Let's see what happens. We have Southwest now running out onto the field. Calexico still in the huddle. But we will see some good ball, I'm suspecting, for this second half. Again, it's still 0-0 tied. So both of these teams want to prove something right here tonight. And we'll see what happens.
I think the big question here, Jared, is to see what do you think both teams need to be doing to make sure they get some rhythm going and eventually some points on the board for them.
Clean play. No more penalties. That's been their bane all night. You know, seems like every other play we're seeing some laundry on the field. And if they can just clean up their game, and also, you know, with the fumbles and these interceptions, just trying to keep play a little safer, to a certain extent. With some of these passes, and just play a cleaner game. You know, trying to get a little less penalties. That's always anything that's going to help you get you light years ahead.
All right, Buzz.
Yeah, that's my name tonight. Now, am I buzzing your Woody? I think every time we're on the air, we just come up with a new character. We'll pick a different movie. Pick a different movie every week. Yeah.
All right, Southwest getting ready for the kickoff of the second half. Lined up at the 40-yard line. We need one kick returner for Calexico. Currently lined up at the 7-yard line at this territory. So we'll see what happens here. The referees blow their whistle, and we're getting ready to kick off the second half. Here comes the signal by the kicker, and there is the kick. High, not very far. Going to be caught at about the 20. Oh, it bounced a couple times, and actually, Calexico finally gets it. Southwest was almost there to recover the ball, but no. Calexico was going to get lined up. It seems about the 20-yard line of their half to start the second half.
Arturo Sandoval, the kick returner for Calexico, and he was able to keep the ball from bouncing away from him. It did bounce off of his chest. They had a little fumble right there, but he was able to get the ball back in his possession just in time.
The night has fully set here in Calexico. Beautiful city.
City lights.
City lights you can see from both sides of the border, Calexico and Mexicali. Crazy night life, both Mexicali and the quiet life here in Calexico. As we know, Mexicali is the metropolis compared to the entire Imperial Valley.
Oh, yes. It's like a whole big city right there.
Exactly. Here is the snap handoff to the running back on the right side. It's number 32 for Calexico. That's none other than Fernandez. Gets a couple of yards. Can be short of the first down by about a yard. Make it 2nd and 9 by the looks of it, or even 2nd and about 8. So a good run there by Fernandez on the first play of this drive. 2nd and 4. Seems like they brought it back even more. I actually thought he was closer to the first down marker, but no. The ball at the 29-yard line of Calexico territory. As we mentioned once again, the quarterback Hurtado is not on the field for Calexico. It's number 7, Dominic Flores. On the plays, here's a snap handoff to the running back up the middle. Going to get some yardage, gets to the first down marker. Might be right on the line, so see if it goes either in favor of Calexico or Southwest. We'll see. And it seems like, yes, it's going to be first down for Calexico. So freshen it down for the Bulldogs.
We'll say Fernandez again with the push for the first down.
Back-to-back runs by Fernandez. First a 6-yard and now a 4-yard to get the first down.
And now full Fernandez. So
most likely
we'll see who else who we're going to see now.
Silva, or it's going to be Sanchez for the Bulldogs. And it is Sanchez with the ball up the middle now. Actually, fake handoff. Here is the quarterback that keeps it, but it's going to be dropped down by two Southwest Eagles in backfield for a loss of about 2 yards. So big sack there. It was going to be a run, so tackle for loss by the Eagles to make it second about 12.
Looks like the QB was a little injured right there. He's coming off with a limp. And the guy that landed on him, oh, no, he's not coming out. He's getting the play. He's just running aside to get that play. The way he's limping, he is limping. Definitely.
He is limping for sure, but I guess he wants to play football.
And the guy that got the sack on him was a big boy.
Big boy.
Big boy. Two big boys.
So second and 12 for Calexico. Lined up at the 29. Here is the snap handoff to Sanchez up the middle. Gets past a couple Eagles, but eventually dropped down past the line of scrimmage. So third and about 10 now.
We got 10.
Gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So Fernandez comes back onto the field. Sanchez comes out. So let's see if Flores and Fernandez are able to make the magic happen here.
Back at the back at the first chain, third down. See if they can make something out of this.
Third and 10. The clock keeps rolling. 9:35 left in the third quarter. Game still tied at 0. Two receivers on the right side. One side most likely in motion. No motion, actually. Hand off to Fernandez on the right side. Gets tackled in the backfield for a loss of about 3 yards. So fourth down here for Calexico.
High snap right there. I think that kind of slowed down the play just enough that it threw it off.
So Fernandez was trying to roll to his right after that handoff by Flores, but the offensive line couldn't protect the running back enough to get a run going on the far side. So now fourth down for Calexico.
Fourth and 10.
Yeah.
So at that first chain right there, see if they can. Are they going to kick it? And we have our kicker out here, our punter.
Here's the punter. It did seem like he was tackled for loss, but apparently not. Got dropped down the line of scrimmage. But here is the sign. High snap. The ball in the punter's hands. A good punt. It's going to be all the way at the 30. Got by number 2 for Southwest. Good run there on the far side. It gets past a couple of Bulldogs. Gets fumble on the play. Wow. For Southwest, what seemed like a great punt return turns out to be a turnover. A fumble there by number 2 of Southwest was unfortunate for him. That was Valenzuela. As we mentioned, he is the punter, wide receiver, and also the punt returner. He made it across the 50-yard line, but Calexico was a big play, and it's going to be another fresh set of downs for Calexico. And it seems going to be at the same line of scrimmage on the 30-yard line, Jared.
Yeah, we're right back where we were. Reset.
That's a different way to get the first down.
Yeah, I know. Well, it all worked in their favor, and that was a tough one on Southwest right there.
So 2 men on the left side. They are currently lined up on the right hash mark. 1 man in motion. Hand up by Flores. Actually, it's going to get to number 23. It's a couple of yards on that play, but it's going to be a couple of yards on 5. Torres on the run. So about 5 yards gain there. So make it second and about 5 for the Bulldogs. Halfway to the first down marker. So Calexico doing a good job right now to start the second half. As we saw, it was a 4 and out, but they were able to recover a fumble made by Valenzuela from Southwest. So here we go. Second and about 5. Actually a little bit more behind, it seems like. So second and about 6. The referees changed a little bit where they're getting set. Here's the snap. Hand off by Flores to Sanchez on the right side. A fumble now on the play. And it's going to be on the floor. See if it's going to be for Southwest or Calexico. See what the umpire says. Jackson waiting for the indication by his referee. It's going to be ball for Calexico still. Okay. So it's going to be now third down at about 1.
They got it lucky right there because there were some Southwest Eagles right on that ball.
Yeah. It was their big boy fullback number 44 Sanchez on the play. But Calexico was able to be there to recover the ball really quickly. So here comes the Bulldogs once again. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's the snap. Handoff to the running back. He does a spin move, gets the first down and more. It's going to be dropped down at the 45-yard line. So first down for the Bulldogs. That was none other than number 33, Emiliano Silva, for the Bulldogs. We brought it actually a yard more. 14.
We got 11. I see what you're saying about the team. Yeah, oh, there we go. They're fixing them.
Here's a snap. Hand off to the running back up the middle.
Woo!
The whole first down.
First down run for Jose Fernandez.
Well, I was thinking that the line of scrimmage was at the 45, but the ball's at 46. At the very last second, the chains go back a yard. So we're like, it keeps happening, but it's part of the game. It's high school football, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happens. So, anyway, first down for Calexico. Now they're in Southwest territory, currently at the 44-yard line. We have still Flores as a quarterback. He's got 2 men on the left side, 1 running back on his right. Now he switches to his left. That's Sanchez. Here's the snap. Flores knocks it to number 23. On the left side, great run here by number 23 for Calexico. That is Torres on the play. And it's going to be about an 8-yard run to make it second and about 2 for the Bulldogs.
So we had 44 swinging to the right. They did a fake handoff to 44, and then at that same time, we had Ansel Torres, 23, coming left, and that was where the real handoff ended up. That wound up getting them some yards.
You see Calexico with a lot of tricks up their sleeve.
Yes.
Here's another snap. Now handoff to number 32, which is Fernandez up the middle, gets past the first down marker, and about 1 yard extra there. So fresh to the down for Calexico coming up. We've been seeing how dominant both Fernandez and Silva have been for the Bulldogs.
And see, when Calexico builds up steam, it seems like they get going. And now we just got to see if they can avoid any turnovers or egregious penalties.
Absolutely. So they're in the near sideline. 2 men on the left side. Here is the snap. Number 33 with the ball now. It's Silva on the right side. Then it goes up the middle. Gets the hole. Couple yards of gain there. Maybe about 3 or 4. They make it second and about 6 or even 7 from the first down. They will be lining up at the 30-yard line, 7 yards from the first down. So, little by little, great progress by Calexico in this fresh set of downs. This drive, actually, after recovering the ball and that fumble from the punt return.
Second down, 4:50 to play in the third quarter.
Got to admit, Jared, when you're calling the game goes by so much faster. Here's a low snap, handoff to Sanchez up the middle once again, but met immediately by a big boy lineman of Southwest and dropped for just maybe 1 yard of gain there to make it third and about 6.
So low snap to their temporary, looks like this nice QB ever since they lost their starting QB. We have number 7. It was a low snap to Dominic Flores, number 7, at his feet, and they were able to try and pick it up, but not quite in time. And once again, looks like number 7 is also, he's got a little limp. He's had a limp since earlier in this quarter.
He's playing through it. The heart of a Bulldog. Here you go. Here's the snap. Handoff to his running back. Big hold down the middle. Gets the first down and more. They've dropped down by 2 Southwest Eagles. So now they're on the edge of the red zone of Southwest territory. So great run there by number 32, Fernandez. That has been the 1-2 punch for the offense of Calexico in this game. So Fernandez, Silva, and maybe even a trio of running backs have been a great job. If you throw in Sanchez in the mix as well. So they're on the 20-yard line of Southwest. First and 10. 10 yards away from the 10-yard line. Here's a snap. Torres hands up to number 23, which is Torres, up the middle. Get some yardage, get to the 10-yard line, see if they give them that progress. Seems like if they do,
giving them the first down.
So first down, it will be first and goal for Calexico.
Those chains, actually, yeah, you put those chains down. It is first and goal.
It is the first time this game that either team has been able to say first and goal. And the home team is the one that's going to be attempting a touchdown in this next set of downs. So here we go. Calexico, a little bit confusion on the line, but now they split the play a little bit. 2 men on the left side, Flores in the shotgun, Sanchez on his right side. Here's the handoff. Sanchez on the left, up the middle. Oh, truck one of the Southwest defenders and gets inside the 5-yard line to make it second and goal, but only about 3 yards away from the goal line. Ran Sanchez, big boy there with some power. When he's running the ball, he got through one of the defenders, and he put the Bulldogs in great territory for a touchdown here.
Yeah, put him on his rear end.
Yeah. Send it back to the net. So that's what he did. Here we go. Early, the ball. Getting about the 4-yard line. Here's a snap. Handoff to number 32, Fernandez. There'll be a lot of flags on the play.
Everybody saw that flag. All the flags came in.
Yeah, so we'll see. Didn't get to see if it's for Southwest or Calexico. There's a little bit of a blockage here on my view from the press box. It's a little pillar right here. That's what it is from the window. But we'll make it work. Anyway, still second down, waiting for the call from Jesse Jackson, the white hat from this game.
Face mask.
Against Southwest.
I'm assuming it'll be half the distance.
So, half the distance to the goal. It went from the 4 to the 2. So we're at the 2-yard line. So close from the goal line for the Bulldogs and for the first score of this game.
And one good push from the Bulldogs, and they will have the first touchdown of the game with 2.5 minutes left to play in the third quarter against Southwest Eagles.
So second down, Calexico on the verge of a touchdown here. Flores under center. Hand off to number 32. Gets past the defender. It is touchdown. Calexico for number 32, Fernandez. Opens the scoring in the second half of the game. Puts Calexico up 6-0 here at Ward Field.
Fernandez wrapped up at the goal line, but was able to get those arms over and get that touchdown.
He was met by a defender at the goal line, but he stretched out a little bit to make sure that ball was across the goal line and secure those first 6 points. And here will come the PAT team to make it 7-0 for Calexico. So great job there, as we've been saying. The running game for Calexico has been the bread and butter this evening. So here is the PAT attempt, the snap, the set, the kick is up, and it is no good.
No good.
So it's going to be 6-0 for Calexico.
No good. He called it.
He called it. Break. Calexico is currently winning against Southwest 6-0.
No good.
Short break here on KXO Radio. We'll be right back.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, your local real estate and property management experts, serving the Imperial Valley for 20 years. Wishing all the football players good luck and have fun out there. Visit thewilkinsonteam.com or at their offices located 314 North 8th Street in El Centro. Their team of professionals are proud to call the Imperial Valley home and have the tools and experience to help you find your next home or sell your current home. Plus, they can assist with residential and commercial property management. Coldwell Banker, the Wilkinson team, wants to wish all the football teams good luck and a successful season.
KXO Radio. We're ready for Calexico to kick off after their first touchdown. Going to get the PAT, but we are off with the kick.
So here comes Southwest with a return from the 22-yard line. Oh, big hole there by Southwest number 2 on the left side now. Gets past a couple and finally dropped down at the 45. That was Valenzuela for Southwest. Great return, about 30-plus yards. That will put Southwest in great field position. Currently down by 6 points, so if they score a touchdown to get the PAT, they take the lead here in the third quarter if it gets like that. But we'll see what happens here in this press settle down for the Southwest Eagles on offense.
Seems like Valenzuela for Southwest has been their explosive player when he does get the ball. If he finds his line up the field, he's going to take it. And as long as he doesn't fumble it, you know, we got a good play. And right there, he was able to make it happen.
Definitely a similar play like the previous one on that punt return, but he fumbled that one. And then this one was able to keep the ball after being tackled down by a couple of Bulldogs.
Going to keep them down.
So once again, we remind you guys, we're on KXO Radio. It's 12:30 a.m. I wonder if Mr. Carol Buckley is going to take ownership of prime time after the end of this game.
Yes, we'll probably be going. Yeah, we'll be going into their game after this game is finished. It's the Helix Imperial game.
Last I heard, Felix is up on Imperial 7-0. We'll get some scores for you here shortly. Here comes Southwest. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's snap to Faki. Screenplay on the right. Caught by number 3 for Southwest. Get past a couple of defenders. Get the first down. And it's going to be a good catch and run for Southwest.
Audigi with the first down.
Audigi. Good, Jared. Remembering the names. Doing really good, my man.
Way to go, Buzz. To infinity and beyond.
There you go. So first down for Southwest. Line up at the 34-yard line of Calexico territory. Once again, it was a great kick return by Valenzuela. That went from the right hash mark to the left side, the far sideline, and dropped inside Calexico territory. At the 34. Trios on the left, one on the right. Shotgun formation by Faki. Here's a snap. Screenplay again on the left side. Once again, it's Howdy with the catch. Gets past a couple of defenders. It's on the far sideline. Dropped down by 2 Bulldogs. Good gain on the play, about 3 yards to make it second and about 7. So 1 minute left in the third quarter. Calexico up 6-0 against the Eagles of Southwest in Central California. Beautiful Ward Field. The sun is finally down, so we get some type of good weather. Sanchez coming off the field. He's limping hard.
Yeah.
He's hurt right now.
44 Sanchez. He has been a big part of the Calexico running game tonight.
Seems like it's a cramp.
Got a cramp.
Both legs. Whoa, that's something.
Double legs up.
Double leg cramp. Look at that.
Woo. Get the mustard.
You get one, and now double trouble. That's something different.
Clock, you got to hop off the field.
Yeah, clock keeps rolling. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Southwest taking their time. They got to hurry up and snap the ball. 15 seconds. They're calling an audible. It's going to be actually a
timeout.
Timeout by Southwest.
Mark timeout by Southwest right there.
So Southwest down by 6 points in the third quarter. 13 seconds left in the third quarter with a quick break here on KXO Radio.
El Sarape Restaurant in Imperial is the best of the best, serving 100% authentic Mexican cuisine, and now serving Bria. Choose from dinner plate special, quesadilla with Bria, Bria tacos, and queso Bria. El Sarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas. And don't forget El Sarape serving margaritas. El Sarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial, or call in your order at 760-355-4435. That's 355-4435. Open Saturdays, too.
This is Tyler Gentry, Athletic Director at Southwood High School. Football season is here, and we're ready to fill our stands with Eagle pride. Friday nights are about more than football. They're about building connections, creating memories, and celebrating what makes our school community special. When we show up for our team, our classmates, and our school, we create a culture where everyone belongs. Let's bring the energy, show great sportsmanship, make positive choices, and stay committed in the classroom and beyond. Join us every Friday night. Be loud, be proud, be part of the Eagle family. Go Eagles.
All right, we are back at Ward Field. Calexico Bulldogs taking on the Southwest Eagles, 6-0. Calexico over the Eagles.
2nd and 8 currently for the Southwest Eagles. Line is at about the 34. Snap. There could be a pass to the right side. Little screen pass. Spin move by number 27 by the Eagles, and it's going to get first down. That was Ignacio Perez on the catch. Great throw there by Faki to make sure they secure the first down. And now Southwest knocking on the door of Calexico to take that lead here in the third quarter. But through the end of the third quarter, we go into the fourth. Currently Southwest down 6-0. We enter the fourth here in Ward Field. We'll be back with more high school football on KXO Radio.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposal, anything that's clogged up. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with over 60 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name, and the way goes travels down the drain. Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter, Roto-Rooter.
Coolers, kids, dogs, and a tent. Summer doesn't fit into a sedan. It fits into a truck. Start your truck in summer at United Toyota Imperial with a new Tacoma for just $189 a month. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. Your truck covered for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Test drive your next Toyota, spin the wheel, and win up to a $100 gas card. United Toyota Imperial. Summer fits in a truck. Shop for your next truck online at UnitedToyotaImperial.com.
We are back. We have a Imperial Valley scoring update. Looks like in the Central Palm Desert game, Central is leading Palm Desert 14-13 in the third quarter. Looks like Helix is over Imperial 14-0. Shadow Hills beating Palo Verde 6-0. Rancho Bernardo over Brawley 14-0. Hopeville 38-18 over St. Paul. And into Memorial Canyon Hills still 0-0. Calexico 25-14 over Foothills Christian.
So we're back to football here at Ward Field with the Calexico Bulldogs trying to protect their lead of just 6 points. Currently Southwest at the 24-yard line of Calexico territory. The snap here by Faki, hand up to the running back up the middle. Gets some yardage on that play. Good run there by the running back. To make it now second at about 6 yards for the Southwest Eagles. Good reflex there, Mr. Jared. I gotta call you Spider-Man. What's that?
That'll be next.
That page just flew and you just put your hand down like you knew where it was going to be at. Attaboy, Jared. Inspiring individual you are.
Yeah, the trick is to swipe the hand where you think it's going to be next, not where it is.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. Man, we're having fun here.
We're having fun. All right.
Second down and 6 for Southwest. Currently at the 20-yard line. Handoff once again to the running back. Goes on the right side now. And it's going to be a gain at about 2 yards there. That is Mr. Erwin Gutierrez on the run for Southwest. So third down at about 4 yards. As you said, Jared, Imperial down currently 14-0 against Helix in Imperial's home opener of the 2026 season. Definitely a score that could be surprising for many people. So that's the thing about high school football. You never know what's going to happen, especially in the early parts of the season.
Right here at Bulldogs Field, we got 6-0. Bulldogs over the Eagles. 10:35 to play in the game.
Third and 4. Southwest on the verge of entering the end zone of the Bulldogs. Third and 4. Snap. Pocket looks to his left. Caught by the wide receiver number 27. Gets the first down and more. Enters the 10-yard line to make it first and goal for Southwest.
Ignacio Perez with the catch right there.
That was a good play by Faki. Perez did a screen, a little run on the left side. And he secured the ball in his hands to get the first down. So as we mentioned, Southwest only down 6 points. If they get the touchdown, they would tie it. But they would need the PAC to take the lead in this game that has 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Calexico is going to be trying their best to have their defense on point in this first down. They're currently lined up at the 9-yard line. Glad it's here. Here comes
Tight to the left.
2 on the left side, 2 then in the backfield. Handoff by Faki to number 3, Hauragi, and this is going to get brought down by 2 Bulldogs. And it's going to be maybe 1 yard of gain, perhaps. Yeah, it seems like it. So it's going to be 8 yards away from the goal line. So second down for the Southwest Eagles. See if they try the run game again or a pass play that Southwest has been implementing little by little in this match. There was a score, 8:53 left in the game. Per the score right now, right hash mark. Here's the snap. Lob throw on the corner to the left side, and Valenzuela is going to get the ball not in his hands, but it's going to be a flag on the play.
It was a pass interference of some kind right there.
It was either for offense or defense.
I couldn't tell which one. They were both kind of on each other right there at the last minute.
Let's see what Jesse Jackson calls on the flag.
Have our line judge right here coming in to talk to the White Hat, trying to figure out what we're going to call on this.
Pass interference by Calexico. So they get close to the goal line for Southwest.
And that makes more sense. They were coming up behind the Southwest receiver right there. Two guys on him and kind of fell down on him.
So they're currently now at the 4-yard line. That distance to the goal. They were at the 8, now they're at the 4. Still second down.
Got to play the ball, boys.
Head coach for Southwest sending the play over to his quarterback. See what? It was Valenzuela or Howdegay. I guess Howdegay is going to be running the play. Quarterback not on the field right now. Howdegay in the backfield. Gets the snap, goes to his right, brought down to the backfield for a big loss for the Southwest Eagles. Great job there by the defense of the Bulldogs.
Bulldog defense just not holding up right there. They are, I guess, holding up all the way, I should say. Yeah, bad choice of words. not letting up. That's what I meant to say. Not letting up. Yes, they held up pretty good.
So they lose about 2 yards on that play, make it 3rd and 6 yards away from the goal line. Still 3rd and goal, of course. Now the quarterback is back on the field. Baki. If we see another pass attempt here, we know the big wide receiver for Southwest, number 2, Valenzuela.
They got Howdegay back.
Howdegay's in the backfield. Receiver on the right side. Fake handoff. And now, getting sacked away close to the 20-yard line. Great play by the defense of Calexico.
So they tried to do a fake handoff, and Saki, the QB for Southwest, sacked. Should be about 6 yards in the backfield.
Yeah, so we were seeing how Baki was trying to roll to his left side to get a pass to Valenzuela, most likely. But as soon as he faked the handoff, about 2 or 3 Bulldogs were there to beat him and was brought down for the big-time sack. They're currently lined up at about the 18-yard line. So that was a big 12-yard loss on that one.
4th and 18. 7 minutes to play. 6-0. Calexico.
Even though it's not inside the 10-yard line, it's interesting how they still consider it, 4th and goal. Calexico is going to be having their defense still there, and Southwest still has the offense out there. They're going to give it a shot.
They got some wide coverage out here. Looks like Calexico spreading out.
But it's going to be a timeout.
Timeout for Southwest.
So the score right now, 6-0 in favor of Calexico, 6:46 left in the game. Quick break here on KXO Radio.
When you're craving Mexican food, La Fonda Bar and Grill is everybody's favorite choice. The Camacho family, they've been doing it right for many years. You're never disappointed on the service that you get. They'll make you feel right at home. One tradition they've always kept is serving you freshly made Mexican food daily. From chili rellenos to enchiladas, they do it right. If you're craving Mexican food, make sure you stop by at La Fonda Bar and Grill, 1950 South 4th Street in El Centro. Open Wednesday through Monday.
McNeesmart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell and then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party. With party platter, choose from meat, cheese, vegetables, or sandwich platter. And don't forget McNeesmart offering daily specials Monday through Friday. Yes, McNeesmart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street in El Centro.
Okay, we are back at Ward Field. 6-0 Bulldogs over the Southwest Eagles. 4th and goal, but it is,
18-yard line.
Yeah, from the 18-yard line.
Pretty far, so we'll see what Southwest does here. No field goal attempt, of course. They're going to try to go for it to make sure they're able to at least tie this game and go for the lead with the PAT. But big play here for Southwest. They got about 3 receivers on the right. Now it's 2 on each side.
Calexico defense spread.
Definitely man-to-man coverage. We'll see in here. Baki with the ball rolls to his right. Yeah, some pressure. Throws to the sidelines. Going to be out of bounds, so incomplete. Turnover on down for the Southwest Eagles. It's going to be Bulldog ball.
High throw. It was just a bit too high and out of bounds.
Baki was the one that was trying to get a play going, but even though where the ball was thrown was nowhere close to the goal line, so if the ball was caught by the wide receiver, he had a good 7 yards before getting to the pylon. But now Southwest will be playing defense. I think what they could do now is try to get some pressure on the quarterback and force a sack or a 3-and-out quickly to get some good field position on a punt. But we'll see. We have about 6:40 left in the game. Let's go up 6-0 here at Ward Field. I have to give a quick shout-out to all the people tuned into KXO Radio. We appreciate your listenership to high school football on AM1230. Here's a snap. Hand off to the running back. Get some yards. Drop down by one defender.
33 right there. Emiliano Silva for Calexico.
Especially a shout-out to Mr. Kurt Hoffman.
Well, yeah, we'll give a shout-out to Kurt Hoffman and Gabe Lemus, our whole crew. We are very grateful. We have a great production team.
I saw you went to go see Becky in San Diego, right?
Oh, yes, we saw our old Becky Alanese,
there you go.
Old alumni of KX, so she's doing well.
Second, about 7 for the Bulldogs. 6 minutes and 3 seconds. The snap. A little bit high, but Flores is able to get it in his hands. Hands it off to Sanchez. Gets tripped up, so not much gain on there, but he got a couple.
Sanchez, he had some cramps earlier. It doesn't look like he's cramping anymore. It was a good dive right there. Just couldn't get yards.
Some potassium in him at the very point. Platanos, my mom would say that bananas have a great source of potassium to avoid some cramps. Or even some carbs, some pasta. Just never know if you have there on the sideline. Anyway, 3rd and about 4 for the Bulldogs. 5:28 left in the game. The clock keeps running. Right now, Calexico is just trying to run out the clock to not give Southwest an opportunity to score. 2 men on the right side. Here comes the snap. Goes with the ball. Hands it off. It's going to be a dead play because there's some flags on the play. Maybe a false start by one of the Bulldogs or Eagles. We'll see what happens here. See what Jesse Jackson, the white hat for this game, dictates. It'll be an interesting call. Not saying it define the game, but if it's 3rd down and long for Calexico, it's a good sense of hope for Southwest. But no, it's a penalty against Southwest, so automatic first down for the Calexico Bulldogs.
Calexico cheering.
Even the players on the field are asking their fans to pump it up.
Yeah.
As they're close to their first victory of the 2026 season. Southwest, even though there's 5 minutes left, still trying to get some things going to maintain their undefeated season. Even though it's 1-0, it's still undefeated.
Again, Calexico Bulldogs trying to run that clock out as much as they can.
1st and 10, now under 5 minutes. 2 men on the left side. Torres in the shotgun. With Fernandez on the right side. Here's the handoff to Fernandez. He slips up and falls behind the line of scrimmage, so there's going to be a loss of about 2 yards on the play. Make it 2nd and 12 now for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Fernandez tripped right there.
Now Fernandez comes out, and 33 comes in Silva. As we mentioned, the duo of great running backs, maybe in a trio, as Sanchez also does some good job on the ground. So 2nd and 12 currently here for the Bulldogs. They're marked as 2nd and about 11, so we'll give them that. Let's go with 4:15 left of the game. Trying their best to run out the clock. Same formation. Tight end is facing the line with 2 receivers on the right side. Silva on the left side of Flores, the quarterback for Calexico. Here is a snap. It's going to be actually a false start by Southwest. So we see how Southwest, 2 of their linemen jumped off the line before the snap. So
they got tricked right there.
Call in favor of the Bulldogs.
Yep.
5 more yards currently for the Bulldogs to make it 2nd and 6.
smart ball by the Bulldogs right here. This is where it really comes down to playing a smart game when you have a lead with under 5 minutes to play. You really got to play smart, and it looks like Calexico is holding their own.
A great job by Calexico, making Southwest jump there at the line. Here's a snap handoff to, here is Silva. He's brought down by 3 Southwest defenders. He did a spin move and was not brought down. Eventually was, so a good gain there by Bulldogs to make it another fresh set of downs for Calexico.
That was a clean spin move right there. Yeah, they right through the washing machine.
While being dropped down. A great job there by their running back.
Yeah, that spin was like, as he had hands on him, he was able to get a couple more yards with the spin. Good play from Silva.
So here's 2 men on the left side. Snap, just load his handoff now to Sanchez up the middle, gets some more yardage to keep the clock running. Almost fumbles it. Seemed like he did, but they recovered it fast. They're trying to see who has the ball. Seems like Sanchez did drop it.
There's a pile up.
But I thought that Sanchez was able to recover it very fast. It seems like, yes, they recovered it. So, ball still in Calexico's hands with 2:52 left in the game. Southwest, they seem a little bit tired. So, we'll see if they're able to put some pressure and force a turnover here for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs get the play from head coach Solano. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. Offensive line drops down, get ready for the snap. 2 men on the right side. They're on the near sideline. Torres set his men. Now he gets the snap handoff to Fernandez on the left side. Gets behind one of his players, and he's not going to be being able to get some yards. He's going to be dropped for a loss there, but a flag on the play. Maybe it's going to be against Southwest or Calexico. We'll see here what the White Hat says. Fernandez, like we mentioned, was trying to get the protection for one of his teammates.
That was number 28, Fernando Valderrama, with the screen.
Let's see what Jesse Jackson says here about the play. He's looking over at Southwest to see if they want to accept it or not. Face mask against Calexico, actually. So it's going to be holding, or I thought face mask. So regardless,
I think there's 2 on the play.
Regardless, it's against Calexico, so they're going to bring him back a couple yards. This could be good for the Eagles. So 2nd and long here for Calexico.
Okay, so I guess it was a holding now.
Seems like
First,
I thought it was face mask.
Yeah, with the way he signaled.
Yeah. Second about 16 here for Calexico. 2:07 left of the game. Here comes the Bulldogs. 1-man in motion. High snap. Otis was able to recover. Hands it off to number 28 for Calexico. Gets past the line of scrimmage. Drop down. A low tackle and even loses his helmet. Calexico's number 28, Valderrama.
And
we actually have Valenzuela down on the field.
Yes, Valderrama was met by Leo Valenzuela from Southwest with the tackle. They collided pretty hard. Looks like Valderrama came out on top on that collision, and we have looks like a possible injury for.
So we have an injury timeout. Currently 1:52 left in the game. Calexico up 6-0. We'll take a quick break here on KXO Radio AM1230.
The CB Stop, located at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road in Calexico, is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and play the lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Need cash fast? Introducing Rapid Cash from Sun Community. With Rapid Cash, you can have funds in as little as 60 seconds. No credit check. Wire up to $1,000. Pay back in as much as 12 months. Apply on our website or through online banking. Cash in minutes, anytime, anywhere. Rapid Cash. Only at Sun Community. Sun Community, shine on.
KXO El Centro is AM 1230 KXO.
And we're back at Ward Field. Calexico Bulldogs leading the Southwest Eagles 6-0. Third down. And, unfortunately, we had an injury just a moment ago for the Southwest Eagles, but the player was able to get up on his own fruition and walk off the field. And we're back in play.
So 39, this could be the game for Calexico as they get the first down. 1:38 left. Here's the snap. Hand off to number 23 for Calexico. That's Torres on the left side. Gets the first down and more. Gets down past the 40. Going all the way to the 30 and gets dropped down close to the 25-yard line. First down for Calexico. Big play there by Torres.
Number 11 from Southwest, Isaac Ayon, with the tackle. He was actually able to clip the leg of Torres and bring him down right there. Great play. Great play by Torres, though. Great run right there, able to find his spot up the side.
So fresh set of downs, and that will most likely be the end of the game for Calexico to win the game, or some miracle happens for the Eagles.
We're going to try and run out this clock, it looks like. Calexico taking their time in the huddle. We have exactly 1 minute to play now. 6-0 Calexico.
That big play by Torres is probably will put the nail on the coffin for this game.
Yes.
So it seems there's going to be a timeout by the Southwest Eagles. So currently down 6-0, the Southwest Eagles against Calexico here at Ward Field. A quick break here on KXO Radio AM1230.
Dr. Azinge, Family Medicine, here for you at 1503 North Imperial Avenue, Suite 105 in El Centro. You'll find distinctive, compassionate care for the family. 12 years in us, Dr. Azinge Family Medicine provides one stop for the whole family. Senior care, women's health care, pap smears, hormonal replacement therapy, Suboxone treatment, wound care, and more. We take most insurance. Call to make an appointment. 760-693-5372. Dr. Azinge Family Medicine, personal, compassionate care for the whole family. 1503 North Imperial Avenue, Suite 105 in El Centro. Dr. Azinge Family Medicine. The UPS Store, now at 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. They take all drop-offs and can assist with packing and shipping almost anything. Don't forget, your local UPS store provides mailbox services, document shredding, notary services, and passport or ID photos. The UPS Store is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 7, Saturdays, 8 to 5, Sundays, 10 to 3. The UPS Store, 1002 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
And we are back, 6-0. Calexico over the Southwest Eagles. 53 seconds left to play. Calexico Bulldogs with a first down. And they are on the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. Yeah, 27. We're back in play.
So first down for Calexico, 53 seconds left. Here's the snap, and they're going to be taking the quarterback kneel to run out the clock. So Southwest not even calling any more timeouts. I don't know if they have any left, but regardless, Southwest is going to be, unfortunately, having their record at 500, 1-1, and Calexico as well, after losing the first week to Palo Verde 40-20, takes the victory here against Southwest to make it 1-1 their record for the 2026 season. Here's another snap by the Bulldogs to Flores. They're going to actually take their time to run out the clock.
Southwest don't have any more timeouts either, so nothing else we can do.
So it's going to be one more snap, most likely. Flores. 4 seconds left. Here's a snap, and there is the kneel. So that's going to be the end of the game. Southwest loses against Calexico. Calexico win at home, 6-0 against the Southwest Eagles of El Centro.
There's the Bulldogs. They're barking. We are hyped in Calexico right now for their first win of the season at home. here it is, Calexico Bulldogs, 6-0. All right.
Yeah, so both teams lined up, and they're giving their congratulations to both. Good game salutes as typical. So Southwest, as we mentioned, now have a record of 1-1, and Calexico with the victory, also with a record of 1-1 after 2 weeks of high school football play here in the Imperial Valley. And see what happens next week for both teams. So right now, quick timeout here at Ward Field in Calexico. Once again, Southwest and Calexico Bulldogs over the Eagles, 6-0.
6-0 Calexico, and we will be back with our post-game show.
Coolers, kids, dogs, and a tent. Summer doesn't fit into a sedan. It fits into a truck. Start your truck in summer at United Toyota Imperial with a new Tacoma for just $189 a month. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care. Your truck covered for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Test drive your next Toyota, spin the wheel, and win up to a $100 gas card. United Toyota Imperial. Summer fits in a truck. Shop for your next truck online at UnitedToyotaImperial.com.
You want your Southwest Security has been protecting property 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their number one priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Pyle and 4th Street in El Paso.
Need cash fast? Introducing Rapid Cash from Sun Community. With Rapid Cash, you can have funds in as little as 60 seconds. No credit check. Borrow up to $1,000. Pay back in as much as 12 months. Apply on our website or through online banking. Cash in minutes, anytime, anywhere. Rapid Cash. Only at Sun Community. Sun Community, shine on.
Funding time not guaranteed. Actual time may vary. First-time borrowers, returning borrowers may qualify up to $2,000. Full terms at suncommunity.com.
And we are back at Ward Field. Calexico Bulldogs just beat the Southwest Eagles 6-0 for the final score. And it was a awesome game, in my opinion. It was very well fought by both teams. All the way to the final quarter, we had a rough and tumble of both teams coming back in the center of the field, it looked like, just back and forth, trading blows. And eventually the Bulldogs came out on top. Now, Calexico Bulldogs had a great running game tonight. We saw an explosive running game out of, I'll give it to actually 4 Calexico players tonight that were huge with their running game. We had first off though the duo that we were talking about early in the game. In the first half, the main rushers for the first half was number 32 Jose Fernandez and 33 Emiliano Silva. They were a key part of the running game in the first half for Calexico. Only downside is there were a few fumbles that they did. They happened to they fumbled a couple times, and that ended up against them. Held them back until the second half, and we saw a little bit more action in the second half out of also number 23, Hansel Torres, and 44, Alexander Sanchez, both with great plays for Calexico in the running game. Unfortunately, Calexico's starting quarterback, Ivan Hurtado, in the second quarter, he was flagged for an unsportsmanlike and was ejected from the game, or at least pulled. I don't know exactly how his status will be for the following weeks of the season, but, well, he learned something tonight. And, hopefully they will be able to figure out how to, clean it up for their future games. But they were able to pull it back. They got in number 7, Dominic Flores, as the temporary quarterback to relieve Ivan Hurtado. And believe it or not, Dominic Flores held his own. He even played with a bit of a limp after the third quarter. Early in the third quarter, he got tackled by a big boy from Southwest. And he got up with a limp, and we were wondering, oh, man, is he okay? But no, he played through strong for the rest of the game. So I give that young man props right there. Dominic Flores for Calexico being the interim quarterback for this game with the ejection of Ivan Hurtado in the second quarter. Again, Hansel Torres, Alexander Sanchez, Jose Fernandez, and Emiliano Silva with great running games tonight for Calexico. And on Southwest, we saw what we were expecting. Great play out of Leonardo Valenzuela and Adrian Hardigui, a bit of a duo right there with their game. And the only downside was, whenever Valenzuela, he would get the ball, and if he got away for Southwest. He would make his play. But the downside is the fumble. He can't be fumbling, and he did fumble, I believe, twice this game. And that, we can't be having that, especially on a good run. When you have a great run, you can, end that run with a fumble. And if they can just work on those types of, cleaning up the game and, less interceptions and fumbles, less turnovers in general, we will see better game for both teams, I believe. But Calexico just pulling out with this one. They just had a little bit more heart, it seemed like, tonight in the short game. A little stronger short, with the running game right there. It just played out well for them. Marco, what's your opinion on this one?
Well, you literally said everything, Jared.
I think I said, I guess I didn't give you a word edgewise.
No, that's all right. It's part of the both games, so it doesn't matter. You said it perfectly. Both teams, I think, that depended more on the running game for both Southwest and Calexico. Calexico, eventually, they came out with the victory. Southwest tried a couple of passing plays, but the quarterback missing a little bit of strength to get some passes down the field. And Calexico, after their quarterback, Wasala, came out of the game for ejection. Well, it depends on Dominic Fotis to making some plays of handing off or even getting some quarterback keeps for himself. So we got to give credit to the duo that we saw of Fernandez and Silva and a little bit of Sanchez in there, number 44 for Calexico. They made some great progress and eventually was what got the job done on the Bulldogs this evening.
Yes, sir. And that's going to wrap up our show. I think we set it off. Again, great game for Calexico. 6-0 to pull it out in the fourth quarter. We love to see a home game end up like this, and the Calexico fans ecstatic for the victory tonight. So we will be back next week with more high school football. Let's see, where are we going to be? I don't know if Marco will be with me. If it's not Marco Peralta, it will be Jose Munoz, and we will be at, looks like, what's the Imperial game?
Will be at Carmel.
No, yeah, actually, we're going to be
at Central, most likely.
Carmel at Central, yes. So, yeah, they have a bye. Southwest has a bye, and yep. So we will be at Central. Central taking on Carmel next week. Stay tuned. We'll see you there. And really quick, we'll give you a scoring update from around the valley before we go. It was a Palm Desert. Actually, right now the score as we have it, Palm Desert over Central, 20-17. Again, their game started late. They started at 8 p.m. tonight. So Palm Desert in the third quarter over Central, 20-17. Central just trailing right there. We'll see if they can pull something out. Calexico beat Southwest 6-0. Imperial and Helix. Helix beat Imperial. Actually, it looks like it's the fourth quarter, so we don't know if it's the final score yet, but it's 28-0, fourth quarter. Shadow Hills, fourth quarter, over Palo Verde, 19-6 over Palo Verde. Rancho Bernardo over Brawley, 44-0, fourth. Hopeville over St. Paul, 44-24 in the third quarter. We don't have anything yet on Vincent Memorial Canyon Hills, and it looks like Calipatria 25-22 over Foothills Christian in the fourth quarter. Again, that's no final scores yet, except for our Calexico Southwest game, which was, once again, 6-0 here at Ward Field. Home of the Calexico Bulldogs, the winners tonight. I'd like to thank Marco Peralta, my partner here, partner in crime, Woody tonight, that's what we're calling. I'm Buzz, he's Woody, Buzz Lightyear,
Oh, my God.
To infinity and beyond. And we have Gabe Lemus in the booth, and Kurt Hoffman, our technical assistant. And
what would Gabe be?
Gabe is production, man.
No. For like a Toy Story character.
Oh, he's the dinosaur, the T-Rex guy. I forget what he's called. Either that or Mr. Potato Head.
Oh, okay. I think I like Mr. Potato Head better.
Potato. No, he's got to be a little grumpy. I think that might be a George scale. He'll be Mr. Potato Head,
Your word's not mine.
I think, He's not a grumpy guy. I'm just saying, I think it's a better fit, personality-wise. I think Gabe is more like the dinosaur, Ren.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we got George Gale, he's more like Mr. Potato Head.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy being Buzz Lightyear. It's fun.
I don't know how I feel about being Woody.
All right, man. Well, thank you, Marco. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we'll see how things go for the rest of the season.
Yes, sir. Indeed. So appreciate your time as always. So another great game here at the Imperial Valley. Today was Warfield in Calexico, California. So, Jared, as always, thank you for your time, and Carol Buckley and the whole team at KXO Radio for letting me come home for a little bit. And we'll see where we're here next week. But it's always been a great pleasure being here with you guys. Oh.
All right. This is KXO Radio High School Football. We'll be back again with you next week. Have a good night.
The Imperial Valley's best oldies on the radio.
It's what I listen to.
Oh, little girl,